Happy Sunday. How you doing? Living for Jesus? Good to see you. Happy Sunday. Happy new week. Hope you had a good weekend. Did you have a good weekend? I had a very good weekend. I seen my grandson play ball. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, had to pull that jacket back out today now. That wind was whipping out there, girl. Hey y'all, happy Sunday. Did y'all get some heavy winds today? Did y'all get some heavy winds? I mean, that wind was like, woo. Did y'all get some heavy winds? I guess those March winds starting to come through. They're starting to come. You know, they said we still gonna get a little cold weather. Happy Sunday. Happy new week. Hope everybody had a good Valentine, a good weekend. I was just popping up chat. No heavy winds. They coming tomorrow. Woo. I saw those trees going like this. They were doing like that. Yes. Hey, Bud Files. Hey, pre-retirement. Hey, Living for Jesus. Hey, almost homestead Janet. Welcome in. Happy Sunday. Like I said, I was just coming in, just chatting a little bit. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I had a good weekend. I seen my grandson play basketball. We was doing some eventful things this weekend. We was out walking a little bit in the plaza, just getting out the house, and I was so proud of my grandson. My grandson had got chosen to play basketball, out of a group of boys, and that's actually his first year playing at the school. And I told him, I said, you keep it up now. You never know. You know, sometimes they be having scouts and different people at those games, even though he ain't but 13. But still, I told him he keep up the good work. He said he was nervous yesterday. I know some of y'all seen the game. He said he was nervous, but after he started getting into it, he did get like 2 or 3 rebounds. He missed a couple of shots. But I told him, I said, look, and he been playing sports at school ever since he was like 10. He always do the rec ball, there's all the sports in the school. And I told him, keep a good attitude, keep working hard. You never know. Somebody probably see your potential. So, I try to encourage him and stuff like that. Um, you said our high tomorrow may not even make it to the 20s. What? Are you still out there protesting? Are you still out there protesting? I know I saw something you put on your community wall about you'll be putting up the schedule. Girl, stay warm if you're out there. Well, if you're coming in, if you're new to my channel, I'm your host, Georgia Girl. And over here, I do a live it all. I do exactly what my name say. I am a every woman. I do from cooking to talking to meal prepping to encouraging. I'm all about being with my family. I like to share about wellness, health. I do a little bit all over here. I like to keep things very positive. I love to interact with my chat. We're going to be doing the upcoming challenge for this week. We'll call the short challenge. You can make 3 shorts a day. I'm sure, I'm trying to see that y'all see my video earlier today. I just did an introduction of it. You can do 3 shorts a day. It can be whatever you want it to be. You can cook, talk. Now you're doing shorts about 3 minutes now. So the purpose of the challenge this week to help with our channel growth and try to get more connections that way. Like for the ones that trying to build their channel up. The shorts does bring in another group of people called the shorts. If y'all ever notice when you do your shorts, you meet people through that way too. I mean, it be people I be meeting on my shorts that I don't even see on my long videos. So it's a challenge. Just do 3 shorts. If you want to go out there and show up videos of wind blowing, hey, that'll work too. That will work also. But hey, Miss Key, how you doing? I saw I'm all in my favorite color. Y'all know this is my favorite color, black, along with purple. I had to pull out my coat today. I went out the door. I said, woo. That wind was like, woo. It was blowing out there. You had a good weekend, Miss Key? Did you have a good weekend? Hey, brother. Mwah. That's my real life baby brother, Samuel Chester. He's my baby brother. How you doing, bro? I just left from old mom house. I just left from old mom. She doing great. I gave her her favorite. She wanted her some cookies as always. And I made sure she, was good before I left. She resting. Yeah, I was just coming in, seeing what everybody's doing. When I go live, y'all know I be still trying to work toward those hours. They're going, they stalling, but look, we getting there. Good to see everyone. Y'all make sure y'all connect with everyone. How the weather is down there where you at, bruh? Everybody saying they had high winds today and things like that. Cause it was when I was up there in Columbus, it was woo. I was looking out the back door at my daughter's house and I saw how them trees was like this. I said, Lord, this is gonna be a windstorm. I think some areas did have some storms today. So prayers going out to anybody that has been in the storm or that in the path of a storm, this weather is it's kind of like I don't know. How can you describe this weather now? Cause last week it was warm, right? But I think the groundhog still got to see its shadow. Well, the groundhog did see its shadow. That's right. Hey, how are you doing? I see you came here the other day. Y'all make sure y'all connect with Sirius S Virgo from Georgia. Bad, we were saved. Yeah, so it was in Alabama this morning. Hey, Miss Hot Peak, how you doing? Good to see you. I'm glad y'all all right. That's my baby brother, Samuel Chester. He's the baby out of all of us. I'm the only girl, and there's five of us, and he's the baby boy. He my baby, cause I'm older than him, so he's just like he my baby. So yes, welcome in, Miss Hot Pink. Good to see you. It's been going great. It's been going great. I had to get out there a while ago, and I just too long came back in. It's the weather is getting cold, but it's been windy. It's been windy all day. I had a pretty good weekend. We had a good Valentine's Day. I hope everybody had a good Valentine's Day, and I hope their weekend has been great. Yes. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. I have 10 people watching, 5 likes. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. That's good too. Y'all make sure y'all connect with Sirius. Like I said, she's new. I'm assuming it's a she. Yeah, I see her um, profile picture. Y'all make sure y'all connect with some of these awesome creators in the chat. Just type the word troopers and your link will drop. But yes, we got the upcoming challenge for this week. I don't know if y'all seen the video. I'm thinking I show it. But if you go to my video I did this morning, I'll be talking about the new challenge. If you want to be part of this challenge, do your shorts, hashtag challenge 2025. Are you ready? This is the short challenge. We'll be doing short videos 3 times a day. We don't have a time schedule, but as long as you're hashtagging challenge 2025, or you can mention me, Miss Key Kitchen and More. Cause Miss Key Kitchen and More, she's the one that did this thumbnail. Me and her co-host the challenges. So it would be good if you want to join. Like I said, you can post whatever you want. There'll be short videos and you'll see it'll help you with your channel, it'll help your growth, it'll help your views. So that is the goal over here, to try to help motivate and help uplift. That's good, Miss Hot Pink. So this is what we'll be doing next week, guys. I'm doing okay. Let me turn it down a bit. I'm doing okay. I was peeping in at Dana's. I didn't get a chance to watch his live earlier, but I was peeping in on the replay, Miss Hot Pink. I see things are still the same over there. They still won't let go, huh? Yep. It's been 5 years of that same old back and forth. When are people gonna get tired yet? So yes. Miss Hot Pink doesn't have a channel, but she's one of my Dream Team sisters, and she's been rocking with me since day one. And she still come over here and support me, and I do appreciate her when she's able to come. Um, so we have Living for Jesus in here. We have Sirius S. Virgo from Georgia, my brother Samuel Chester, Miss Key Kitchen and more. We also have who else was in here? We had Bud Files in here. We had pre-retirement. We had almost homestead Janet. And I'm just popping in, seeing what everybody's doing, and just chatting about some things about my channel, some things that we're working on. But like I said, this is the new challenge. We've been doing challenges since 2000. Well, we started about a month ago, whether we're sharing what we eat throughout the day or drinking. So this week we decided to focus on our channels. That's why we're working with the shorts this week. Like I said, the shorts does have their own community over there. And you'll notice that your numbers will start to move once you be over there doing your videos, because, you put out a good video, never know, it might go viral. I'll be hoping that I get one to go viral, but I try to put out inspiration. I try to put out inspiration, or whether something I done cooked or anything that I think would be what people probably would like to see. But yes, shout out to Miss Key Kitchen and more, Sassy and Frank G. They've been doing the challenge along with me since the beginning. And yeah, since the beginning, about over a month now. About over a month. So my brother said it was storming over there. Sammy said they had a storm over there in Alabama. What kind of storm? You saw that wind and stuff was blowing. Y'all didn't have wind on there? Yeah, it was up there at the tea house when all that wind was blowing. It scared me. It scared you, Lord. What time it started? 4 day that morning? The early morning. Lord. Cause it didn't turn cold out there. So it was storming this morning. So I see what one of my members, Miss Patty, was saying. It was over in her area. Cause she's over there with the Alabama area. Prayers that everything is okay with her. Hold on. No, I ain't had it today. But yeah, my husband was saying, because I hadn't got back home, but I was up there at our daughter's house. And when I got up, I saw how the wind was woo. But he said, he talking about it was really storming. That boy talking about it scared him. I'm like, what? If he was scared, I know it was a storm. If my husband, what are we doing? The wind was blowing? I know that wind was whipping out there. Yeah, but other than that, I'm doing great. Just maintaining, y'all. Just maintaining and taking one day at a time. I was just listening to a gospel song a while ago, and it was called "Jesus Will Fix It." It made me think about when I was in the choir, how I used to be up there background. My cousin would lead the song, and I'd be in the with the choir in the background, and I was just listening at this song, and the words was like, whatever you probably gone through, God will fix it. Sometimes we seem to um, don't realize that God will fix these things, but we have to believe that He will. And I was just in the bathroom before I got live, and I was just sitting there just listening, and I was like, yeah, He will. Sometimes we ask for things, sometimes it might not come then, but it will come. But we have to keep trusting the Lord that those things will come for us. And like I said, I'm just so grateful that some of the things that I still deal with, but I can't say God have brought me a mighty long way. And I thank God for my family. My brother, he come in and he'll come in and show me support. And yeah, I appreciate my family, my friends, the ones that do come in. A lot of my family be telling me, I don't know nothing about YouTube. And I be trying to tell them how to, like the older ones, like my aunts and like that, they be like, I don't know how to get on YouTube. I be trying to tell them they how to download it and stuff like that. So I thank God that for the ones that do support me, like my family, and I consider y'all as family in the chat. Some of y'all been with me for the past 4 or 5 years, and I know this channel can't run by itself. Like I always say, without y'all and God, this channel wouldn't be possible. So I'm still on this journey. I'm still trying to get those numbers back where they was. And I have faith that they'll get there. They will. Yes, they will. Yes, He will fix it. Activate your faith and give it to, ooh, girl, you better say it. And that's what it is. Sometimes you know, we should, sometimes we lack when it comes to our faith. Sometimes we feel like, cause things don't happen then when we want it to, that you might think it won't happen, but it will. Cause He just want us to trust Him. That's what it is. He want us to trust Him. And sometimes when we being prayed about things, and you might say, Lord, I was praying for this. But sometimes God have everything already worked out for you. But He have to just do it in His timing. When we ask for things, we like, Lord, continue to help us, continue to bless us. And when He does do it, He do it in His time and when He think it's best for you. We don't realize, and I know this for a fact. I know this for a fact. God will put you through things to get your attention. How many of y'all in the chat do believe that? I realize I be over here preaching and everything. No, this is just the way I talk. But sometimes God will take you through the storm. Sometimes He'll take you through a storm to get your attention. And sometimes those storms are there to motivate us more. Sometimes those storms are there for us to say, look, God giving me a second chance. And if you still don't get right and you still don't do what you're supposed to do, you'll see the difference. If you knowing that you're doing what you're supposed to do, keep trusting and praying in Him. We'll see those things that we have been praying for. Like I said, I talk about this all the time. My faith wasn't as strong as what it is now. But I had to go through a lot of those storms to get where I need to be today. And I'm still a work in progress. I'm still a work in progress. And I'm not ashamed to say I need God in my life every single day. I can't speak for nobody else, but I need Him in my life every day. I need Him to continue to guide me and strengthen me and get me where I need to be and continue to protect and watch over my family and friends. Yes, I don't want to get started, but I'm just saying this is the day the Lord has made. We're supposed to rejoice and be glad in it. This is Sunday. We're getting close to another month, y'all. Don't y'all realize February is about to end? 2 more weeks in this month. We're almost into the third month of the year. And you know, time is flying. The kids gonna be out of school after a while. Well, they out tomorrow. Look, they out for President Day tomorrow. They was out Friday. I'm like, what going on here? Yeah, thank you. This was part of my birthday present I got for myself. You know, I love my black now. Y'all know I love black. And I wanted me a little leather jacket. It's like a little short jacket. And I was outside today. I was like, I gotta pull my little coat out now. Cause you know, like I said, we thinking we gonna be able to put those winter clothes back, but let me tell you, I don't put mine up. I wait till let me see by April. Cause it still be cool in March. And it still be cool in April too. It be cool in the morning time. So you know how some people be saying they gotta do some spring cleaning and all this and that, but still have your jacket out just in case you might need one when you go off somewhere. Sorry if anyone spoke. I was okay, that's fine. What are you making? You're looking for Anita and what are you making, Janet? You always be doing something. Are you still protesting? This is Janet, everybody. If you have not connected with her, please do. She do a lot of stuff natural. She loves to be outside. I'm telling you, she'll whoop up some. She'll get some plants and she will whoop up some. I seen her do an egg and something else one day, but she had some. It come from her yard. It's some things that she have in her yard that she grows, and that's what she eat. I'm decorating gift boxes for my business. Oh, okay. See, look, that'll be a short right now. Are you recording? Are you recording, Janet? See, like we was doing the short challenge this week. You could start like, yes, I love it. Yeah. Like you doing your decorating, right? You could do 3 videos out of that. Like you could have your box. You can have like, you show what you're doing. That one video right there. And then that second video could be when you start putting the glue on. And then when you finish, it'll be your third one. Something like that. It's just like that'll help you. 'Cause I know you still trying to get your numbers up and things like that. And that would help you out a whole lot too. That's the purpose this week. Just we're basically thinking about things that we're doing for to help build our channels. Oh, you do hobbies also? Okay, that's great. YouTube is my hobby. This is my hobby, y'all. I do some little decorating. I like to work with flowers. I did that little. You see that right now? I put those flowers together. Y'all notice I love roses. That is one of my favorite flower. And I like giving out flowers over here. I like giving out flowers over here. You said, oh, that's good. I didn't think of dividing the. Yeah, you see, you might. Hey, Lion, good to see you. So you might already have, like, for instance, you might already have some videos. You might have some videos, and you can use those videos and make them out of 3. Good to see you, Lion Pride. That's my girl, Lion Pride. Y'all know who she is. She's a very positive person. She walks and she talks. And she be putting out positivity. She spread the word. She's encouraging. And I'm just chatting. And I was talking about the upcoming challenge we got this week. Lion Pride, you ought to get on that, girl. You do 3 videos a day. You can do them anytime during that day. Like I'm gonna try to do mine like one in the morning, maybe something in the midday, and maybe later on that day. You had a good weekend. I had a good Valentine. Then I was able to see my grandson play basketball. They chose him to out of different schools. He was one of the ones chosen for his school. And my grandson ain't been up there, but like when they moved up there probably about about 6 months ago. They moved in that area about at least about 6 months ago. And I told my grandson, I said, it's obvious they see your potential. And I try to keep him encouraged. He was a little nervous yesterday. I don't know if y'all seen my live I did yesterday. I had to go in and change the Cupid song out. They gave me a YouTube gave me an email, sent me an email about the Cupid song. You know the Cupid Shuffle song? The song, you know what I'm talking about? I had to go in and mute that song. And I was surprised because they were playing a lot of music at the school yesterday, but that was the only song that I guess wanted to give me a send me a copy claim. So I went in and changed that out. But I'm proud of him. And I told him to continue to keep up the good work. You know, like they always say, start him out young. And he been playing sports, I know, since he was real little. He's 13 now. And I told him, I said, it's obvious they seen something that they like, and you just got to keep going. Don't worry about the shots didn't go in yesterday. But he did get some rebounds. And I told him, keep working at it. He'll get there. I'm proud of him still. Yeah, the short challenge can be whatever you want it to be, y'all. It can be whatever you want it to be. You can go out there and get a video of the sky. That one video. Then you go out there and say the skies are clear, and then it might rain. You might go out there and get another video. I mean, it can be whatever you want. I'm just saying those for example. Just saying those, but like Lion, she walked, but you can walk. You know those sometimes they let your shorts go 3 minutes now. So anything y'all do, cook, uh whatever y'all decide y'all want to do. But yeah. But yeah, I had a good weekend though. I ate up with some chocolate, some cards, some what else I got? Dinner. Then we just had a little outing on yesterday. Was it yes? Yeah, yesterday we had a little outing yesterday. So it was pretty good. I visit different dollar stores to find different things and I think outside the box. I made a lamp out of a bath mat. Wow. I bet that was nice. And a hula hoop and a night light. So do you have any of those in videos? That's what I'm saying. You could be surprised. I don't have no particular topic. I'm just talking and just seeing what y'all talking about in the chat. Um, but you'll be surprised about how creative you can be. So I had this basket right here, and I got some of that green foam in the bottom, and I just got some flowers in it because I like dealing with flowers arrangement. I can't craft, but I can like do some decoration. I like it. I love flowers, centerpieces, and stuff like that. I love to do that. Wow, that's amazing. Y'all make sure y'all check out Sirius S Virgo. She came over here a couple days ago, and y'all can connect with her. You type the word troopers series, your link will drop. We have some awesome people in the chat. Like I said, they all positive people. So Janet, you still in the chat? How's the protest going, Janet? How's things going with the protest? Almost feel name good. Uh Almost Homestead with Janet. They've been protesting worldwide. They've been, I hate to say his name, but the one who got president. They've been protesting on a lot of things that he have, and his BP and all his little group been doing. I hate to even talk about the man, cause these people be tripping when you talk about Trump. So they've been doing a lot of protesting. But Janet is in a group. I guess it's like in different states. different states. They've been, and she have a map or a schedule up on her community wall. I guess it's showing where in different areas of the state where people are protesting. She said, I missed two protests here. I had to work both days, but people are excited even though it is so cold. Woo. She said, yeah, 50 states. Okay. I told you to be safe out there, girl. Cause these people, woo, child, they want to fight you about that man. Don't you be you caught up in none of that violent stuff. So if the protesters are peaceful, it's okay to protest long as people are being peaceful and like they said, everyone have the freedom of speech. Everyone have the freedom of speech, and we have it's our right to state our opinion. Like I was saying once before, over here, everybody's opinion does matter, and everybody's opinion does count because we are entitled to our freedom of speech. So I wish whoever protesting, I wish them much success, long as they're staying safe, and I hope that things be better. You see what I'm saying? I hope that things do be better. What they're protesting for, because like I said, I don't talk about politics over here, but I talk about things that I don't like, and there are some things he have done already, and I know a lot of people have seen some of the things, but by him being the president, I guess he feel like he can do these things, but people do have their opinions. They do have their opinion. I ain't gonna talk about it too much because them Trumpsters, watch out, moderators. Those Trumpsters will come in the chat. They will try to attack. And see, one thing I say, respect people's opinion. But y'all moderators down there, and if you see where someone is coming in the chat being disrespectful, yes, you know what to do. But yeah, I don't know why that topic is kind of one of the controversial topics when I get ready to talk about him and other stuff. So, but yeah, I was just saying, Janet, be safe, and speak. I mean, like I said, do what you got to do. A lot of people out there protesting. I've been seeing on the news. I haven't heard anything where anybody getting. I haven't heard any of the protesters are being bad, but always be safe. I know you're not out there by yourself, or you got people with you, like relatives or friends, or y'all just like you said, it's in different states, and I guess, but y'all are able to meet new people that way too. Lion said, Janet, his people are definitely not peaceful, but they're always labeling other as bad. Oh, okay. Um, yeah, they sure will. I have seen them coming in chats, and a content creator even had got a strike for that reason. Yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy. But like I said, everybody entitled to their opinions. Just like these cases, like I said, when I first came on uh, YouTube, I was following a group that was advocating for Art Kelly. I'm sure everybody in the chat know who Art Kelly is. Y'all know he's in prison. I had my opinion about him, like everybody that was in the group with us. We was fighting to help him. Like advocate, and what I'm saying. But there was some more groups that was against people that had their own opinion about what happened. Like I said, when they showed that Lifetime movie, I don't think all of women was telling the truth, but he went to court, and the court spoke, the jury spoke. But like I said, I don't know what this man did and what he didn't do. But I just know it seemed like it was a lot of holes in those alleged victims' stories. You see what I'm saying? And that's one particular topic that people will try to debate you on too. And I wasn't for it. I follow the group and I'm still part of that group, but I didn't want to just make my channel about that. I want to find my own identity and that's what I did. But there are certain topics people they'll try to argue you down, they'll try to think you don't know what you're talking about, or they'll be like, that's wasn't right. But everybody's opinion does matter over here on my channel. Yeah, that's right. We just concerned about you, Janet. You said, no, I'm riding with a group, eating breakfast with a bigger group. Then John, okay. So I'm sure you have met a lot of different people. So how long are y'all gonna do it? How long are y'all gonna do the protest? Do y'all have a certain date? Like, you know how some people have a goal, uh, whether they want to do it for months or weeks. Do y'all have it where, yeah, do y'all have a certain amount of time y'all want to do the protest? Mickey, how you been doing today? Did you have a good Valentine, good weekend? And we just talking in general about different stuff. And I was just saying, certain topics on YouTube, it seemed to bring tension. It seemed to bring like deep debates and stuff. And I don't want debates. I try to respect people's opinion. I'm not the type to just like, if anything, I try to make peace. I'm not the type that going to make things worse than what they are. Cause I know there are some things that some people think they know, but I like Grandma Lynn be saying we have to say allegedly. You know, we don't really know what's going on. We have to say allegedly. Uh, Janet said last time I drove alone, I would not do that again. Walking back to the car, ooh, was scary. And I'm not scared. I'm scared. I'm not. Wow, girl. Yeah, you don't go down to those protests by yourself now. The protest is supposed to last 4 hours tomorrow, but it's cold. Okay, girl. You be safe out there. I know you're trying to get your word out, but don't get in it where, I don't want nothing to happen to you now. Be safe out there. Janet, keep a safe distance from them. It is a dangerous territory. Yeah, it is. It is. No, we have 3 more scheduled into March so far. Wow. Okay. So I don't know what area she's in, but she said it's a 50 state protest. I guess it's in different states. Probably in our state, Georgia. I'm not sure. I haven't seen anybody talking about it in Georgia, but I don't know where everybody in the chat live, but have y'all been seeing anything? I know I've been seeing on the news. I've been seeing on the news about they're doing a lot of protesting. Okay. I can't serious. I sign up as a security to keep people calm and you see. Okay. Okay. This accolade. Okay. They were just saying Janet, be safe. And she said she's in Indiana. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And I pray for peace. I pray that, you know, I didn't vote for him, but I always have said, I hope he do right by everybody. Not certain groups, but everybody. Help everybody. Don't, like they said, don't just help the people that's up there at the top. Think about the people that's at the bottom. Think about the egg price. We can't buy eggs. I went and Dollar General today. I want to get me some eggs. Now, if I really want my eggs bad enough, I get them. But I just didn't want to pay for none today. I'm just being honest. I don't want to pay for none today, but cause they steady right. I can't wait to get my new glasses, y'all. I'll get my glasses the end of this month. They happy that I wanted the contacts. I'm like, my children, mama, please. You know you ain't gonna be able to put no so you know you ain't gonna be able to put no contacts in your eyes. Cause these him just didn't had it. They just didn't had it. This was my first pair of glasses. That's why I said you never supposed to throw away anything. And once my other glasses broke, I was like, Lord, I can't get no more new glasses. And some told me I put these other glasses. You know how sometimes we have things, we put them up and can't find them till later on down the road. That's why I say, if there's not to throw away there, they're not throwing there. Because you don't know when you have to go back to some. Oh, Jesus. That man was checking my eyes, right? He was saying my right eye is real bad. I got some cataracts in there, but he said they're not that bad where I need surgery. But he's like, ooh, you definitely need some more glasses. So he was telling me, like, Lord, let's see what y'all saying. Okay. Yeah, be safe out there. Oh, you saw one in Georgia? Okay. Yeah, I hadn't been following it. If y'all could pray for us, that would be amazing. We will, sweetie. You don't be going nowhere by yourself now. Don't you be walking nowhere by yourself. Mm-mm. Okay. We'll be praying for you. Y'all, let's keep Janet in prayer. Yeah, it would be cheaper to just buy. Ooh, girl. That's what I was telling the key the other day. I said, I might as well buy me a couple of chicken. Try to raise me some chicken myself. Y'all, what y'all think? Who want to help raise some chicken? Who want to help raise some chicken, y'all? Because it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous, y'all. It used to be a man up in this area had some, and I tell y'all about them chicken. Those fresh eggs, they be so fluffy. I know, I'm sure Janet probably had some, but y'all ever cooked some fresh eggs? They be so fluffy, real fluffy. We really are going to raise some, but we going before this. Okay. Oh, for real? We need to, y'all. I'm for real. I'm for real. I am for real. We need to be like in the days where they were raising those hogs. How many of y'all remember when our grandparents used to raise the hogs? Raise the hogs and kill the hogs. How many of y'all remember that? Back in the day when people had a hog, they had them some. You hear me? You had to go to the store and get in there because they had the pork chops, the hamburger, the sausage. All parts of the hog is eatable. Miss Key, hold up, where she at? Even the chitlin, Miss Key. Miss Key was like, not them old nasty thing. But yeah, when I'm just gonna tell you, when black folks had a hog, they had something. They had a prize. You hear me? They had a prize. See, I was born in the 60s, 69. My mom and I used to have to feed. Look at me how I feed. See, I know about the hog chitlin, what they call the pig feet, the pig ears. Big Key gonna come and look at Big Key. She said, she know my husband love to eat them during the holiday. She be like, how much Ernie be eating that? I said, Big Key, I'm gonna cook some and I'm gonna invite you to come get some. Who in the chat that ate some chitlin? Tell the truth. Who in the chat that ate some hot chitlin? Or y'all can't stand how they smell. Yep. We know about them squirrels and rabbits and ducks and goats. I'm a country girl. My aunt used to make some good duck dressing, y'all. Ooh, she made some one time. I mean, it was good. And I like deer. A lot of people say they don't eat deer meat, but deer meat good. Oh no, none for me. None what? The squirrels and rabbits. That smell. Yeah. Look at me, Key. Don't think. Look, I already told you this, Key. You can put it where onions be in it, potatoes, where it won't have that smell. I mean, you know, you're going to still smell it. Deer meat is great if you cook it right. Yeah. All of Mickey. Mickey said she country, but she ain't that. And Siri said she don't want none. I know you probably heard about it on Series S. But yeah, honey, if things keep on going, if you know who don't get these prizes down, we gonna have to go out and get us some, y'all. A cow, a hog, or something. Look, if you don't get no prizes down, we gonna have to go find us something, y'all. For real. And you know what? Chicken, you'll be about the cheapest some in the store. That chicken getting high too. You know, you can get you a chicken if you can't get in that nail, but these days, these days you can't hardly buy chicken, y'all. Oh Lordy. But yeah, I was just coming on, just like I said, chat, seeing what everybody been doing and let everybody know about the upcoming challenge. Yeah, things are getting expensive now. They are, or they have. Yep, but it's tax season. If he gonna let y'all get, he gonna let the people get their income tax. You know it's tax season, so everything probably gonna be high right now anyway. Yep, I cooked 2 chicken this week because I was like, oh no, I bet those prices go. Yeah, you know it's tax season. You know they know that people probably getting their taxes. You know they be trying to get those cars sale, and you know a lot of people be buying houses and cars and things like that. Yeah, that's what I've been buying. I've been buying some drumsticks and I went to Walmart, Lord Jesus. But I was surprised those drumstick was cheaper than anything else. Oh, they being delayed. I know my husband was talking about his. He haven't filed yet. He was like, if they gonna let us get it? Because some people don't even get their taxes from last year. It's something be going on every year with those taxes, y'all. I remember when I was working, boy, I tell you, I used to hate, you know, like when you be going to those places where you get your taxes filled out, the fast tax. I can remember one time, I'm thinking I was gonna get my money one day, and then it was a month later, and be like, what in the world? Okay. Let me see. Tax season this year, we all be buying groceries still. Girl, I got me a freezer now, right? I told my husband, we need to put something in that thing. He told me, we got to first be able to buy something to put in there. Shoot. They tax. They tax. For everything. For everything. Anything. Yep. But I think a lot of people have started to file, though. I think a lot of them have started to file. I mean, you work for that money, you know? You work for it, you deserve it. And, you know. Mhm. We have a big yard out here. I'm telling my husband. Sometimes my husband he go out there and do a little garden. That one thing, I'm not a green thumb. I need to learn how to plant some. I know Janet be planting stuff all the time, but I need to learn. Who else in the chat? Plant gardens and things like that. And my dad, he'll put a garden out there. He be having some collards, some cabbages. Mickey, I think, man, you need to learn how to garden. How many of y'all know Janet? Do anybody else in the chat do any gardening? I said, one time I called myself trying to plant some flowers, right? And I put them out there. I don't know what happened to them, but they didn't come up to the next year. So I'll be like, what I did wrong? I don't know if I got the right. Is it okay? Tell me if I'm right or wrong, Janet. You have to get certain plants, right? Certain plants come out at certain seasons, right? I hear my daddy be talking about, because I would ask him, have you started on, I be asking him, like, have you started on your plants? He'll like, well, we got to wait till after the winter and summer. Joy girl, are you going to the Soul Family Expo and gathering in Savannah, Georgia? When is it supposed to be? I'm not that far from Savannah. I have been to Savannah. My brother-in-law used to work down there. Used to stay down there. But I said this year I was gonna try to learn how to plant some. I'm gonna be asking my dad a question. God, he will plant. My husband plant tomatoes. Now he will put some tomatoes out there. He'll put some peppers out there. Stuff like that. The beginning of April. What they do down there, Janet? I'm sure I can look it up though. Okay. See, that would be getting close to spring. They get close to spring right now, so. Okay. I'll let my daughter, what. So what do they do? Yeah, he will put some tomatoes and peppers. And the way how these prices are going here, we might have to start up some gardens out here. There's a lot of people from Miss T communities. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to check into that. What you said called Savannah? I'm gonna have to look it up. Is it something like an event or something? Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to check that out, Janet. Do you know what is it called now? Drop a you gonna get some chicken? Okay. Okay. Live. What you know about raising some chicken, line? I used to see my mama now be, ooh, girl. A chicken and a hog. They catch the devil. I see how my mom used to get those chicken, right? I see how my mama used to get those chicken and they used to wring their neck. They used to get those chicken like by the feet, right? And they used to wring their neck and kill them. I'd be like, oh my God. And then I seen how they used to skin the squirrels. Like I said, I'm a country girl. I seen how they skin those rabbits, those squirrels. I seen how they do the deers and hogs. I seen it all, but I ain't never did it. But they used to be popping those, ringing those chicken neck. They pop them out. Then, woo, I tell you. But I used to work at a chicken plant, so I seen like all how the chicken was being killed and um after they go through certain areas of the process, and I used to have to cut some of the meat off the birds. My dad always helped me skin the squirrel. Yeah, I'd had some squirrels. I'd had some birds. My brother used to be shooting those. They used to be shooting old birds with a BB gun. And they'll get them and clean them. And that bird had that little meat on it too. Mm. Yep, those probably, you said, yep. They lay an egg or two a day. Okay. All right. Look, you get some, you get some eggs. You might have shipped me some. But serious talking though, there'll be some good eggs. There do be some good eggs. Hey, Lena, how are you doing? We just over here just talking. We just talking about different stuff. We talk about the food prices. We talk about we may have to get us some chicken and raise some chicken for some eggs. The Piggly Wiggly over here, the eggs are $9. I think Walmart eggs like 5, and our Dollar General eggs is like 6 some. I wanted to get me some today. I said, "Hey, getting on today? I can't pay for it today." But I probably go to Walmart. I think Walmart eggs are a little cheaper than the dollar store egg, than Dollar General. It's good to see you. Make sure y'all connect with Lena. She also have a YouTube channel. You been doing okay? We just over here just saying if things don't get better, we gonna have to go get us some hogs and some chicken. I was just talking about how my mom used to raise those hogs um and how they used to kill the hog. The hog. I said back in the day when people had hogs, they had some. They had everything they wanted. They had the bacon. They had the pork chops, the chitlins, the pigtails, all that pork. Woo. They had all that pork in that hog. I used to like how they used to make those pork skins. I used to be like, oh, how they used to do that? I can remember them skinning the pigs, right? And my grandma used to have like a big black tub out there in the yard. And she used to have those skins in a pot. And she'll let them cook. Y'all know how pork skin look, right? I used to see how they did that. And then she used to have something like crackling bread. Lena, you probably know what I'm talking about. I don't know if these little young cats in the chat know anything about crackling bread and stuff like that. Lena, you might know. But they used to take some, they call crackling bread. They used to take that and put it in bread. And my grandmother used to have that with greens. Yeah. I used to live on a farm, had chicken, the cows, hogs, goats. Okay. I know the man up the road from us got some goats. Yeah, he got some goats up the road. Mm-hmm. And a lot of people say that goat meat is good. You know about that crackling bread? I know you probably knew about it. Look, I got these little young cats in the chat. I don't think they know that about that. Hey, Kenneth. How are you doing? Did y'all have a good Valentine weekend? Y'all, was your weekend great? Yeah. Yeah, my grandma used to be, I tell you, I see my grandparents do a lot. And if we sit back and think about our grandparents, right? And how they used to and you wonder why they kept money. 'Cause my grandma, I don't care whatever I used to go visit my dad and mama. I'm always leave out with some change. Cause they knew how to budget. They knew how to save. Cause they was doing all these things to save. They was raising the chicken. They was raising the hogs and things like that. They wouldn't have to run to the grocery store like we do now. And then they would either make iced tea or Kool-Aid, or we didn't really get that many sodas and stuff. We had the iced tea. We mostly had Kool-Aid. Like now I be telling my grandkids, y'all gotta have them to drink all the time. Drink some water. What we used to do? Sugar water. Water and sugar. Y'all, see, I don't think none of y'all know that about all that now. Yeah. Ooh. Yes, it was, Lena. He had those little pieces in there. You could tell that pork. That, ooh, girl. That hog will get that blood pressure. That hog will run that blood pressure up, I'm telling you. Yeah, on ice cream. Ooh, yes. Don't I think me and my grandkid need to make some homemade ice cream? Yep. Yeah, sugar water. When you didn't have no Kool-Aid, you had no choice but to drink some sugar water. Drink water by itself. But if we sit right back and think about it, they knew how to. My grandma now, they knew how to survive. They knew how to survive. And I'm glad I was old enough to remember some of the things they used to do. And my mom and things like that. I'm glad that I was brought up in that kind of environment to try to, like, now things to me, everything is technology. Everything technology now, y'all. You hear me? You need the computer for everything. You'll be amazed what the computer be doing. They got these folk like the computer waiters now. I forgot what we was. We was on one of those trips. And they had the computer waiter coming out asking, we had to put our order in on the computer and stuff. And now, like when you go into the doctor office, thank you. Like when you go into the doctor office, y'all remember we used to have to sign all those papers. The only thing you gotta do now is hit the little questionnaire on the tablet and do that and go. But y'all remember what I'm talking about? We used to have to sign all those papers at the doctor office. So everything is different now. So we just have to be thankful for our childhoods. Be thankful for some of the things that our parents did teach us. Uh, if we wasn't paying attention, we should have been. But yeah, I like reminiscing about my childhood and some of the things that I used to see my grandparents and mom used to do. Yeah, I really do. So Kenneth, how you been doing? Kenneth is also an awesome supporter, everybody. He doesn't have a channel, but he's a very awesome supporter. And Kenneth, did you have to give away some did you buy some Valentine candy, or did you have a good Valentine? Yeah. And I was just coming on, just talk about what we got going on this week. Me and Miss Key been doing challenges since 22. I think we started back in 22. Just doing different things every week, and just to help with our channels and network and support. So this week we got the 3 shorts a day. You could do whatever shorts or what kind of shorts you want. And just hashtag challenge 2025. You probably mention our name in the description. We just need to know who doing them. Then, yeah. It'll be 5 days, 3 shorts a day. And you'll see how some of your numbers should move, or, you know. Linus, I bet the kids don't know about the rotate. Uh-uh. The rotary phone. Uh-uh. So I said, things have changed. Things have changed. I remember when because I was talking about that the other day about the cell phone. I kept my flip phone so long, y'all. Those kids got to tell me, Mom, it's time for an upgrade. I said, what wrong with my flip phone? They said, Mom, ain't nobody using them no more. Oh, yes, they are. I see some people still using flip phones. Cause when I had to first start to learn how to do the touch screen, Lord have mercy. I'm like, this thing is not gonna come on. I don't know how to, what's wrong with it. I kept on trying to look. You tell I ain't know what I was doing. And I had to get used to the touch screen phone for real. You did? Yeah. I love those phones. Look at it. Girl, and like right now, I'm still with Android. I've been having an Android phone. When I got off the flip phone, I went to Android. And I've been with Android for years. Galaxy, all them, And you know how your kid, come on, people got iPhone. I said, girl, I told them I'm gonna get one. And then they said, no, my mom, stick with the Android, cause you ain't gonna know how to do that iPhone. So what's the difference with iPhones and Android? Anybody in the chat? What's the difference? What's the difference between the iPhones and Android? I know I can handle the Android. I'm telling my mom, I don't know about you in that old iPhone. I said, when I do my upgrade, I said, I'm going to get me one. Honest Android work better for me. I have both. Oh, okay. So I know the iPhone is more, what is it, more technology to it. I be seeing how those kids be, all my grandkids, they got one. And they be like, Grandma, mm-mm. You already be asking us questions about the Android. Cause look, when I don't know something, I ask questions. Shoot. You said they aren't that different unless you want to mess with uh my settings. Oh, okay. You have Android? Girl, I got one too. I been had it. Me and my husband both got Android. They be about, oh no, mama, you better stick to what you got. You better stick. I said, I'm gonna get me an iPhone. I switched the iPhone because the camera was better. Yeah, I heard they said like they better with videos and pictures. Cause I know I be seeing how my daughter now be taking pictures. They pictures be looking so clear. You said I got I do not like iPhone. You don't like them? Janice, her husband still got Android. Uh Lena said her husband still use a flip phone. Yeah, a lot of people still use them. Walmart still sell them. And then when they was doing like the little government phones, they was doing flip phones too. But now they didn't start using the touch screen. But it took me a minute to get used to a touch screen. I used to be tapping. I be telling them kids, I can't get this phone to come on. They're like, Mom, you gotta, cause I'm old school. I think I used to have a Blackberry. Y'all remember that phone called Blackberry? I used to have a Blackberry. I used to like that little phone. And I had a note one time. Yep. They swear I'm rough with phones. They swear I'm rough with phones. I don't want to talk too quick. This one here doing okay. Mm-hmm. But we didn't, look, when I was in school, no, I didn't have no phone. I didn't really get a phone until I got out of school. We used to pass notes. That's how we kept in touch with our friends. We used to, I was talking about that the other day. We used to write those little notes and fold them up. Or either we would write something on a piece of paper and make a little airplane. Something like that. I didn't have no emails, none of that stuff. Mm-mm. Not when I was going to school. Oh, you like to, yeah, I liked those too. Siri said, iPhone's operating system run with Apple iOS smooth performance and user friendly. It's a smarter. Yeah, I see some of the things that, like I said, my kids they got them, and they be doing a lot of different stuff on their phones. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we had those. We didn't have the laptops, computers We had those big old, the big, like the other string, those big string computers. And I didn't have no email and all that stuff when I was in school. I got out of school in '87. And all this stuff came years after I got out of school. Now we get email for this, email for that, or they can see you can get your bills through your email. You really don't even have to um get no paper copy now. The first thing they'll say, you want to see your receipts to your phone or your email. Things are totally different. But I'm hoping and praying that this year be better for all of us, especially when it come down to um, us, our way of living. We like the ones got children going to school. They have to buy their clothes. But one good thing will help save a lot when those kids wearing uniform. Two of my grandkids do wear uniform, and they don't be want to wear them. Cause they wear them now. When they was going to the school down here on Friday, they could wear what they want. But the school they go to now, they might give them a day to wear something different when they have certain things. But they wear uniforms every day. And I think that help a lot with the school clothing. You know exactly what they're gonna be wearing now. But for the ones that don't wear uniform, when your kids get a certain age, they don't be wanting you to pick nothing out for them. I don't know if anybody in the chat got children. Let me see. You can go and pick out your children's clothes. You can't hardly do that now. You best to have them with you, especially if they teenagers. First thing my grandma be like, Grandma, they don't wear that no more. They be like, they don't wear that. But now, these kids order their own stuff. Whether they doing Sheen or one of my granddaughters, she loves Sheen. Sheen does have some pretty stuff. I love Temu. I think I'm saying it right, Temu. Yeah. I like that website too. Yeah. But yeah, we got to be thankful for some of the things that we're able to get. That's what I always tell my children. We might not have all we want, but we're thankful and blessed for what we can get and what we need. And that's a necessity. We get them what we're able to do. Get them what they mostly need. Get them what they mostly need when it come down to their clothing and their shoes. If you have multiple kids and you have to buy for 2 or 3 kids, let those children understand, look, I can't just put $100 in your shoes. We got your brothers and sisters. You know, we have to have it with everybody be equal. Yeah, absolutely. But if y'all know what God said in the Bible, He said we was gonna have these days, those times, like we seeing all the floods, the fire, people turning against each other, brothers, sisters, and mothers, daughters. God spoke on all these things in the Bible, and a lot of people don't realize He have gave us the blueprint. He have told us to get right, get better. Cause we seeing all this stuff. We're seeing it. All of a sudden, look how California just going through all these different fires. You wonder where it comes from. Where does it come from? What caused all of these things? So I pray, there's a lot of people lost their homes up there in California. A lot of people going through floods and things like that. We got to pray for each other. And you don't really have to know me to pray for me. You don't. Just pray. I ask God daily to watch over all of us, watch over our families, give us the strength to go to be able to get up out of bed every day. Oh wow, I didn't notice how much more weather stuff going on is like the Bible. Yeah, He spoke on the floods. He spoke on floods, uh, fire. He spoke on all of this. I always talk about Noah Ark. Y'all remember that, right? Y'all remember when he had to gather all those animals and try to gather people together, but some of the people weren't listening. Y'all know the story about Noah and the ark, right? Y'all know that in the Bible. You know that a lot of people wasn't listening. They just wanted to party. They want to do what they want to do. And he was telling him to get two of each. He was telling them, he was telling him to save the animals, save everybody. Because when God was on that cross, when God went out there on that cross, he made a sacrifice for all of us. He did it for us all. He did not pick out something. He did not pick out a group of people. He said for everybody. You know what I'm saying? In God's eyes, it ain't no white, black, yellow, green. He look at all of us as whole. And Noah had to gather those people, the ones that wanted to come with him. And did you see how those people got destroyed? Because they did not believe. They did not believe. Okay, Lena, good to see you too. And thank you for popping in. They did not believe all that stuff was gonna happen. But the ones that was trusting God and believe, they saw and they were saved. The ones that knew the word and that was believing, they will saved. Because that's why he always said, trust him. Yeah, it's good to see you. You take care of yourself now. Take care. Y'all make sure y'all connect with Lena. Type Troopers Lena, or either y'all, I don't know who are moderating now. But if you're a moderator, you can. I'm gonna have to make series one. If you want to tap on people's channel series, hold on. I'm gonna have to make you a moderator. You have been over here a couple of times, uh so you're standard. You can tap on her name and you can connect with people since you're a moderator. Or either they can type troopers. But yeah, guys, but like I said, I just was popping in just a new week and like I said, I pray daily. I pray for my grandkids. I pray for all our kids. But especially with all this stuff going on now with the schools, and it's just like nobody's safe. I think about all those schools that been dealing with the gun violence, and I pray this year be better. I know last year they had that school shooting in Georgia. When the boy shot those, when the dad had gave the boy the gun, and they supposed to let him out on bail. I gotta follow back up. I did talk about that. Y'all remember the boy that shot some of those students? You welcome, sweetie. Y'all remember when the boy shot those students, right? This happened in Georgia, right? And they got the dad. They supposed to let him out on bail the other day. I had talked about it, but what I'm saying is he gave that boy a gun. You know what I'm saying? As a parent, we gotta be very mindful too. You know, it's just like I know our kids, if they do good jobs, yes, we like to reward them with things, but don't try to give them something that you know that's not safe. I know I'm not a lot of people does have guns for their protection and things like that. But if a child being bullied or be bullied a lot, got something going on with them, you need to find out what's going on. Check into what's going on. I always say, talk to your children. Ask them how their day was. Some will talk about it, some won't. I talk about bullying over here a lot. I talk about things like that. Because we don't know what's going on in our children's mind. We can ask them. Do that mean they'll tell us the truth? But you still supposed to ask what's going on. And if they're on social media, follow their social media. Give them like guidance on their phone. Put those on their phones. Because that's what my daughter have on my youngest grandkids. She have those parent things on there, because it's certain things those kids do not need to be seeing. It's certain things on social media they don't need to be around. So you got to have some guidance somewhere. That's what she said. Teens are not mature enough to have unsecured weapons. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I gotta read up on it again. But I think they were trying to get his dad bond the other day. But because they're holding his dad responsible. Because they had already been they had already complained about the little boy had a gun before. Like I said, sometimes, I have to admit, sometimes we do spoil our children. But sometimes we have to let them know, you can't get this now. You don't need no gun now. You don't need no gun. It's just too much. But like I said, sometimes they make good grades and they want to try things out and you try to reward them with stuff. But still, you got to have a little common sense with it. You don't want nobody out here hurt nobody. And then they're going to look at you as the parent for buying an underage person a gun and you're not, keeping an eye on them and stuff. But yeah. But I pray this year be better in that way. They stop some of the gun violence and bullying and, that's those are kind of things that I be praying for and I be trying to keep talking to my grandkids about. Don't bully no one and don't let no one bully you. A lot of parents don't make time to ask about their day. You have any children series? A lot about that day. Social media is raising them. Uh-huh. And they need to have family style dining instead of them eating alone. You can find out a lot at that time. Yeah, girl, I be asking my grandkids so many questions. They be like, they know how I be talking. They be like, we want to talk to grandma. We don't want to talk to Georgia girl. I'm the same person. Because they know what I be talking. I talk like I talk on here. I be asking questions. I be asking them to explain, or either I try to encourage them and try to get them, just let them know, look, if you need to talk to someone, talk to someone. Don't hold that in. I talk about bullying a lot because y'all have heard me say, my granddaughter wanted to kill herself behind bullying. And that is dear to me because I saw what my granddaughter went through. I'm a praying mom, a praying woman. Our family, we prayed. We was able to reach her. And that's why I always talk about that. Because I seen my own grandchild went through it. I have got stronger. When I used to share it, I used to be so emotional. I couldn't talk about it. But I said, I try to use that awareness to try to reach other children, try to reach other people. I have had young people coming in my chat talking. I've been talking with them and tell them, they'll come in. I had a little girl last year want to come in my chat talking about she wanted to kill herself because her own brother bullied her. Sometimes it can be your own family members. Sometimes your own family members make it hard for you. You see what I'm saying? The people that you think that supposed to love you and close to you are the ones that hurt you the most. You know? Yeah, I shared it. That's why if you haven't followed me, you probably know you know now that I do talk about that a lot. I have shared a lot of things that I have dealt with. And I try to use the things that I went through and things that I have had testimonies of to try to encourage others to do, to get better at. Yeah. Yeah, they bullied my granddaughter so bad where they was telling her to kill herself. And the devil was so busy back then. She thought this what she should have did. But yeah, I'm glad that we was able to reach her. I don't know if y'all seen my video yesterday. She didn't want the pink. I don't know if y'all seen that video I shared earlier today. And I'm always asking questions. I'm always saying, "You okay?" No, they probably get tired of me. Before I left them today, I told them I loved them. I told them I said, "Y'all be safe." They used to be close by, but now they like about 35 minutes from me. They at different schools, and in the area they living at now is violent. The violence is very high up there. I mean, the crime rate is so high. Every time you look around, somebody gets shot or somebody that did something to someone in that area. That's why I didn't want them to move. I cried. I didn't want them to move up, but they had the opportunity to, like my grandson, down here, he didn't have the opportunity to do some of the things with the sports and stuff like that. They moved to be better at things. Like my granddaughter was able to get a job. Cause my little area, it ain't too much down here. So after I got through crying and stopped being so emotional, I realized they did, my daughter did what's best for her children. So I'm just the grandmama. I'm like a mom. I try to teach them and guide them and make sure they stay on the right track. Yeah, yeah. I'm always asking questions. That's why I always tell the parents that be on my channel that got children, talk to them. You know, some of them be lacking attention. Some of them be lacking attention, and when they don't get that attention, they seem to act out. They feel like, well, I'm not getting the attention I need, so they'll try to go do something to get your attention. But that's not a way to be. That's not a way to get attention. I always tell my grandkids. And it is like this too. A lot of children be scared to talk to their parents about stuff. They'd rather talk to a stranger. But long as they talk to someone, see what I'm saying? Long as they are talking to someone. Yeah. They be calling me, Nikita be calling me the YouTube therapist. I said, no. I said, my channel's an open channel and I have panels over here. I'm gonna start by doing my panels where people could come up and share about things that they deal with and they overcoming. Yeah, Nikita be calling me Mama G and stuff like that. Cause I love hard. I love hard, and you know, like I said, I was brought up in with five brothers. I don't have no sisters, and my mom is just like she was a single parent. My dad was in my life, but I was staying with my mom, and I seen some of the things she had to deal with. As a single parent. So I salute those single parents out there. I really do salute those single parents. The ones that have to just do everything for their children. I really do salute those. Because a lot of single parents have to do a lot of sacrificing. A lot of sacrifice. Especially when you got more than one child. You want to make sure you treat all of them equal, because if you don't, one child gonna feel like they been, you know how kids be. They feel like you're paying attention to one child more than you're paying attention. That's why I try to treat all my grandkids equal. Now the babies, the two younger ones, yes, they get the most because they. That I always tell my oldest grandkids, like, Grandma, why you? Because they the babies. They are the babies, but I try to treat all of them equal. I don't try to say this one no better than the earth. I try to treat them all equal. Y'all be seeing my little ones be on here, especially the little girl. She want a YouTube channel. She been gone that weekend. That's why y'all ain't seen her. She been gone. Cause they out of school tomorrow. They got a free day tomorrow. Well, they say it's President. They say it's President Day. It seems like to me them kids be out more than they be going. Cause they just went back. You know, they was out with that snow. And I think they got to make up for those days. But yeah, but you say kids sometimes really need that someone to talk to without judgment. I don't know. You remember when the little girl was coming in my chat, Jan? I don't know if you was over here or not, but the little girl had, I didn't even know her, and she came in my chat, like she fell in my chat one day, and I'm gonna ask questions. If I see somebody going through something, I'm gonna ask questions. I'm gonna ask, is there anything I can do? And after she shared what she was going through, I didn't even know how to find them. But anybody that followed me that was over here, they knew I couldn't rest until I know that little girl was okay. And she came back in my chat. I ain't seen her lately. She came back and said everything good. Her mama done went and got her some help. And she was getting bullied at school. And plus her brothers, her older sibling was like, I don't know why your brothers and stuff, you know how they is. When you got older siblings, they feel like they can pick at you and stuff like that. Because my brother now used to be making me mad too. But they always say, we love you, girl. We say, you know how kids be. But some kids can't take a lot of that. A lot of kids can't take that. So you have to be mindful how you treat others. Yeah, I ain't seen her in a while. Because she had got better. The little girl that I even gave her my email. I gave her my phone number. And I didn't even know her from a can of paint. You know? But she would come on my chat. She would leave comments. And my heart was just, I couldn't rest until I knew that child was okay. And after she came back and gave me updates about her, I think she was 15, about the same age my granddaughter. Yep. After she came back, no, she was 13, I think, something like that. But she was young. And I haven't seen her lately. She had started her YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. And I was trying to help her out with that. Absolutely. Ask questions. You will never know what you can get out of them. Yeah. Yep. And like I said, some children can't um, confront talk about things what they're going through. They rather talk to a stranger. And I also shared at 8 years old, I was raped by my cousin. And that's something stays with me. And I always explain and talk to my grandkids. I talk to them all the time. Whenever they're going somewhere, whenever they go stay with somebody, if someone doing something to you, let people know. Because I spent the night. And I didn't even let my kids, I done shared this a lot of times. I wasn't into letting my kids stay with other people. Because what happened to me. I stayed with my aunt, her stepson came in my room. And that really, mentally, it did something to me. But I was glad that I had a mom. I told my mom. My aunt, when I told her, she didn't believe me. That's why if your child come to you and tell you something, listen. That's why I'm always sharing that. That's why I always talk about that. Because I have been young, 8 years old, and I had got raped. And I didn't think nobody was going to believe me but my mom. She believed me. My dad, they took me, when I got checked out, they saw where he had messed with me. Hey, Grandma Lynn, you enjoying that fish over there, girl? I see you with that fish, girl. Yeah, cause that shame can be huge. And yeah, and I was glad I had my mom, my dad, all of them was there for me. Mentally, that kind of stuff sticks with you. I'm 56 years old. And that'll be something in that part of my life. I mean, I have forgave and moved on, but that part of my life will always be what happened to me at 8 years old. I had to get stronger from that. Even at 8 years old, I didn't couldn't understand why my cousin touched me, raped me. I could never understand that. And that's why when you see stuff like that happen to when I see stuff like that happen to other kids, I I feel for them. And that's why I'm the way I am about my grandkids. My daughter used to be saying, Mama, you probably need to loosen up a little bit. Everything ain't like it was when you coming in. I'm like, why is not? I don't trust nobody. That made me not trust people, even at an early age. Even though I probably didn't know why that was happening. But as I got older, I realized you can't trust your own relatives. I'm just saying. Yeah. See, I couldn't even admit I was abused until a couple of years ago. For real? Wow, Janet. The scars go deep. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I said, I know God has been with me. And I ask Him daily to continue to strengthen me. That's why I share things like that because I know there are people out there can't talk about that. They're not strong enough. Judge girl, I know that was a difficult time in your life. Yeah, it was. Hey, the child, the devil is still the devil. I'm not easy to trust, especially around. Ooh, girl, it just it mentally. I had to get right. And it took some out of me as a young, growing into my teenage years, and because I used to feel like if people knew that happened to me, I was insecure. That for one thing, I felt insecure about who I was and what happened to me. Or well, would everybody treat me that way? Would this happen to me again? No, even when I met my husband. I met my husband at 17. We've been together 30, now it's 36 years, but we've been married 33. I even I didn't know if I needed to tell him about what had happened to me. But I did. Because I swore as I got older, I said, I don't want nobody to touch me. It bothers you mentally, I'm telling you. It bothers you mentally. Um, it'll have you where you don't want to have, a relationship or marriage. Because I said, I'm not going to get married. I'm not going to have no boyfriend. Because I felt like people was going to treat me that way until I had to learn as I got older that everybody's not that evil, Oh, for real? You saw how I struggled in my marriage and I didn't know why. Do you think because of what you had went through, Janet? After I told my husband about it, as like I said, I met him at 17, and I told him what had happened to me at a young age. And then when I hear about people go through that, it does trigger me. It bring back those memories, bring back me as a child streaming with the pillow on my head, trying to get away. But I know I have got strong. I used to cry all the time. That was one of my weakness. That was one of my insecurities about myself. I think that's why I deal with anxiety now. I have an anxiety disorder because I have been traumatized. But I pray daily that I have got stronger, but I do seem to get agitated or I I think one of the things that I growed, one of the things that really make me stronger, knowing that if I can help somebody that have been through that, you know what I'm saying? And by me helping somebody, what I mean, listening to them. That's why I do the testimony Tuesdays and talk about, like I'm talking now. There are people that are struggling, trying to get right mentally, that have been through those kind of things. And I'm a witness. It's challenging. But as 56 years old, I it still bothers me. I don't cry or I don't get so it's well, it all depends. But I mentally I'm stronger. It just make me think about it. Just make me want to hold on to my grandkids a little tighter. You see what I'm saying? Anytime they go somewhere, my daughter gonna always run it by me. She gonna like, Mama, what you think? You think I should let them go? You think I should let them stay? And she know how I am. I be want to hold on to them so tight, and I know I gotta let them go, but it's just because of what I've been through. See what I'm saying? Um, and by me dealing with anxiety and things like that with my own health, other health issues. That's why when I came to YouTube, it was just like my hobby. It was like it was some way I can share things and share with others. That's why I started my channel. Something to help me. And looking at y'all in the chat, listening at y'all, it helps me. Whether y'all realize it or not, it does. Let's see what y'all saying. But I can't say I have came a mighty long way. Mentally, I have. Physically, there's still, when it comes down to my health, there's still some things I'm praying to be better at. And, it's a process. It's a process. hmm Yeah, I can get help. Oh, you actually right. I think journal help. Oh, yeah. Well, that's why I do a lot of reading and researching on different things. And I read my Bible a lot. I have to ask God for strength. That's why, you know, being on YouTube, it's kind of like therapy to me and probably others. You're able to share and help other people. Let them know, look, this is what I went through. And I know what you're going through. I feel your pain. See what I'm saying? Yeah. So you like to write? You said I still kind of in the anger stage of healing, but I use that anger to try to protect others. See that what I'm saying? Yeah. What you went through can help somebody else. And I'm glad, Jen. I don't know how long it was when that you went through the abuse or whatever you were saying. I don't know how many years it have been, but how are you feeling today? Priest, I'm in that mood. How are you feeling today about, do you feel like you are overcomer? Do you feel like you're where you need to be? Or, it's still a process? Yeah, it's a place where we can share. Yeah, like Grandma Lynn, she share a lot. She's in depth in trying to help others also. You over her channel, you're listening. She pray with you. She pray for you. She read to you, and she's all about uplifting also. That's why I'm glad that we are connected. But Janet, I hope that you have found some closure, some healing. You know, And I think I have shared this before. I often used to wonder what would I do when I saw my cousin again. I almost freaked out when I did see him, but I was older. But I said, he better not go nowhere near my daughter. I would say, if he go near my daughter, I think I'd kill him. That's what I used to say, y'all, for real. That because I was still had that inside of me. And when I saw him, I everything that I thought I was gonna say or everything I thought I probably could do, God wouldn't let me. I forgave him. I didn't tell him I forgave him, but in my heart, I said, he went to jail. He went to prison. He did what he paid for what he did for me, but he still went through hard time himself. That's why I always say, sometimes you think you can get away with hurting people, but God will have it where you will hurt worse than the people you hurt. And what I mean by that, he might not get you, but it could be something in your going on in your life where God know you have mistreated somebody. And he have ways of showing you. He have ways of coming back to get you if you even have to go through your family. But what I'm saying is, when you feel like you done got away with treating people wrong, don't start partying. Don't start thinking, oh yeah, everything is fine. Because God watches us. He knows exactly what's going on. He knows what you have done. So don't never think that you have got away. Especially if you're mistreating somebody. So what y'all saying? Okay. Yeah, my uncle looked at my niece and I got her. Yeah, things like that. Oof. I haven't got started, but I'm just saying, when you go through things like that, you have to get strong about it. You have to try to find a way to get strong. Because that's how you get your healing. And that's how you're able to help others heal. Yeah, when I found out I was having a girl, when I had my daughter, I swore I prayed and I said, I will protect her. I will always protect you. That's what I told my daughter. When I found out I was having a girl, my daughter's 36, but when I was pregnant with her, I always say, I'm going to protect you. I said, I don't want you to have to experience what I went through. And I told her as she got younger, a little bit older, why I didn't never want her spending the night. She'll talk about it now. My mama didn't let me stay with nobody. I said, I sure did. Because I didn't trust people. I think I let her spend the night maybe when she was like in her junior year. They did like one of her friends, they did a sleepover. And I was scared about that. And she was about 17. But because of what I went through. And I prayed. And I said, I don't want to have my daughter to feel the pain that I have experienced. That someone take advantage of you, take your innocence. Even when my daughter had her girls, I'm still that way back then. My daughter be like, Mama, it's okay. It's okay. You ain't got to be so protective. I'm like, yes, I do. Yes, I do. And I say, you need to be that way. But I forgave. And then guess what, y'all? The guy that did that to me, he ended up dying from cancer. I didn't wish bad on him. I just knew that what you did to me, you can't do it to nobody else. That's right. Thank you for that. Isaiah 58 and 8. Then your light will break forth like the dawn, and your healing will quickly appear. Then your righteousness will go before you, and the glory of the Lord will be your guard. That's a good one. Thanks. But yes, I'm an overcomer, y'all. But there's still some things that I'm still praying and asking God to heal me. I am. I'm a work in progress on some things. But yeah, see, I have these conversations over here. Some people, they like the way I talk about things. And some people might feel like, like I said, I never tell anybody I'm licensed to give no one. I don't try to, when I share the things about what I have experienced, about the way I eat and things I got to work better on when it come down to my weight and my joint issues. I have fibromyalgia. There's some things that I deal with pain daily. I've been in pain a lot. And I got like this. It's been like that now almost 7 or 8 years. There are some things that I have got better at. There are some things that I'm still praying to get better. You know, I can talk about things that I have experienced. For real. But I enjoy y'all. I enjoy y'all so much. Thank you. I mean, it's a process. It's a process. After 2016, my life changed mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. I went through a lot. And I have shared it. And I continue to share it because I know I'm not alone out here. There are people dealing with stuff. You might not hear about it, but there are. Some people deal with stuff in silence. They ask God for strength. They ask Him to bless them, make them stronger. I pray for strength daily. I do. hmm I mean, my doors are open. You've been on my panel. You have shared a lot of things with me, Janet. I'm gonna start back doing my panel. I just been working on these hours. It seems like I get more hours through the direct YouTube, but I'm still trying to get back monetized, and it's a process. It is a process, but like I said, it'll happen when it happens, and I'm starting to see those numbers. They're declining. I'm almost at 3,000. 58 hours from getting 3,000 watch hours. But I still need 1,000 more to get like monetized. But it's a process. I can't let it stress me. I have to realize this is entertainment. And people gonna watch who they watch. They gonna support who they want. Only thing I do is just continue to do what I do. Keep putting the content out when I'm able to. And just take it one day at a time. Yeah. Yep. I'm almost at 3,000. I practically had to start all over when I got them monetized. Yep. I've been working hard since last year in April. And I'm starting now, like I said, I'm starting now to see a little light at the end of the tunnel, but it's still a process. So any YouTube creators out there that's trying to get monetized or trying to get what they need to get, just keep it pushing. I tell myself, long as God give me the strength to do so, this channel will run. But when it comes down to my real life, I know how to separate my real life from social media. If I'm not feeling well, I'm not gonna come on. And if I feel like that I'm not feeling, I always tell people, if you don't see me, you know something right? Because y'all know I've been posting every day. Because like I said, I'm working toward those hours. But I have my days I don't be up to it. That's why sometimes I run a live but I try to put something on the channel every day to work toward those hours. But like I always say, this channel cannot run without y'all and God. 'Cause I know without Him, things would not be possible. So I thank y'all so much for staying here with me tonight, listening to me, and I'm reading out comments. And I like interacting with people in my chat, I really do. And thank you, Series. I think you started coming to my chat a few days ago. Thank you for connecting with me. And y'all make sure y'all connect with Sirius S Virgo. I'm finna go to her channel now. I'm on my computer, so I'm finna go and see what she been doing. Janet, what you got going on? Grandma Lynn, what y'all got going on this week? Like I said, we got this challenge coming up, so I know Grandma Lynn, y'all need to see her short. She cooked some fish. It looked good too. We also have Miss Key. She been working on her channel, and me and her both been trying to get back, monetized. Like I be telling her, we gotta just keep it pushing. And she's also be with the short challenge. She's gonna be with the challenges. Gonna me and her both the one that started the challenges. She do the thumbnails. She help with the ideas and stuff like that. So I appreciate her so much. Serious, I'm trying to go to your channel now to see what you've been doing lately. Um, have you been working on your channel? I'm trying to tap on your channel now. It won't let me go to it for some reason. So anybody going live after me, I'm finna go off in the next couple of minutes. Now tomorrow is Monday. I know I got some things I gotta take care of. I will be dropping my shorts tomorrow. We're doing 3 shorts a day for 5 days. Anybody wanna be in the challenge, y'all welcome to participate. I might pop up live. If not, I might do like a live. All depend on what time I get back. But yeah. But I appreciate all y'all so much. Okay, I'm reading what Janet said. I must have missed that one right there. Janet was saying, yep, definitely. I think he knew before I did. I actually told him the story, from my childhood. And he was like, that's not normal. And I often wonder, do people share things with their mate, especially when they going through dramatic things like this? I went on and told my husband, because he didn't know him, or he was just like, wow, he did that to you, and it's sad, and it be your own relatives. Jan, that's the right step with your healing process, yes. I'm still, okay, I did read that part right there, like she said, she was still angry. It's all real little, I struggle because too far, but you gotta feel. Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's a process, Janet. It is a process. And I'm glad that you were able to find some type of quote. I missed those. That's why I went back to see what y'all was talking about. Thank you. You made us feel really comfortable. Okay. You're welcome. Yeah. Y'all make sure y'all connect with everyone. Make sure y'all connect with everybody. Yeah, that's what I'm about. Trying to keep myself uplifted along with others. And you had to tell my husband, he was terrible. Wow, that's good that he's there, supporting you and stuff. Yes, that's awesome. Because you was young. Like I said, we were children. And I know my cousin was in his like 20 some or 30. I'm not sure. I know he was way older than me. And at 8 years old, I ain't know nothing about that. I ain't know nothing about that. Mm-mm. But As I got older, and I met my husband, and I felt safe. I felt safe. And like I said, he knew what happened to me. That didn't change nothing. I used to be very insecure, especially when I was young, very insecure, thinking I was feeling a certain way because all that had happened to me. And they say you never supposed to question God why things do happen. Even when I had my cancer diagnosed, I was questioning God about why this happening to me until I had to stop questioning Him and just start trusting more. Yeah, when I see my grandgirls, even my grandson, cause they bother our sons too. Uh-uh. Yeah, he did. We have to be protect our sons too. Our sons get abused too, y'all. But anyway, I enjoyed y'all. And Janet, if you going out tomorrow, you said it's gonna be cold now, girl. You better put on your snowsuit. You said it's gonna be 20 some degrees. But anyway, you guys, I appreciate y'all for listening and thank y'all. Love y'all correspondence in the chat. I feel like his favorite thing to say were why and how long. Yeah, yeah. Y'all have a blessed night. I hope y'all had something good for dinner today. You gonna layer up, girl? You better. You better. But thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all so much. This is a new week. I hope everybody continue to have a good night. Thanks to the ones that did come in. I appreciate y'all so much. And y'all continue to stay blessed, stay encouraged, and always stay what? Prayed up. Until next time. Bye bye. Bye bye, y'all. Good night.